Hi again. Hi. So today we are going to talk about sex and porn. Did it make you uncomfortable? If yes, then good. Because today we are going to address this discomfort. If I ask you, where did you learn about sex and intimacy? And if your answer is Bollywood, social media, internet, porn, then let's be honest, some of it is just straight up nonsense. Social media has created a life of delusion for us, and we are actually getting into a habit of living into a life of delulu. It has made us believe that we have to have a perfect life. You will agree with me that when you are scrolling through social media, you will see posts where cute couples are running on the beaches under the best sunlight, and then you look at yourself under the blanket scrolling through your phone, and then you think, okay, what am I doing with my life? It is actually very dangerous because social media has actually made us lose our confidence. We think that whatever we are doing is wrong and whatever the other person sitting behind the screen doing is absolutely right, and we have to have that life of theirs. I'll tell you one more example of celebrity relationships. You might have seen them posting cute pictures with cute captions, and then the very next day you see a post of their divorce or a breakup, and then you think, okay, there were few sides that I didn't see through their post about relationships. I didn't see what is real love, that they did fight, they had arguments. Okay, so how will you save yourself from this trap? Who you are following is in your control. You have options like follow, restrict, block. Use them without thinking twice. And you need to understand that real love is not just grand gestures. It's also understanding each other and going through ups and downs together. Also, deleting social media is not a choice. Let's be honest. I'm a content creator myself, and I just cannot go home today and delete all my social media, and neither I can advise you to do this. Because it's not possible. We have to have a social life, right? Also, do not believe in everything you see on social media. The algorithm. So as I said that I'm a content creator myself. And let me tell you, this algorithm is so brilliantly designed that it's so messed up. And messed up to a point that it has become dangerous. I'll explain it through an example. For example, if you are in a relationship, or maybe if you have a crush on somebody, you must have sent them cute, relatable relationship posts. Imagine if you had a fight and you see a post on social media where it tells you that, okay, in this fight, you are the person who is right here and the other person is wrong. And you clicked on that post, then the algorithm will start suggesting you similar posts like those. Your feed will be flood up with those kinds of posts, and it can get to a point where you might be thinking a breakup or a divorce without even having a real conversation, just because the algorithm has made you believe that, okay, you are the right person and maybe the other person is not right for you. It is also dangerous because it has created a sense of having a perfect figure, having a perfect body, big breast, cinched waist, for men, dole shole and all of that. What do you do when you see these posts, everyone having a perfect figure? Either you start eating less and become anorexic, mess up your mental health, or you start stress eating a lot, and then you gain more weight, and then it starts affecting your mental health. So how to ditch the algorithm? Either control it or get controlled by it. See, I will not say 100%, but at least 60 to 70% of your feed is what you want to see. Whatever posts you click on come up in your feed. So you have to be mindful of what you are clicking on. Also, you have to be mindful of what you are putting inside your brain. Okay, it's high time that social media has made us believe these things, and it's 2025 and I want that no one here should take these myths with them today. Hymen and virginity are far, far related. Hymen is not a gate. It's not a damn seal. It's just a thin piece of tissue. It's just a body part. And virginity, it's a concept that people have made and people believe. So hymen and virginity have far, far no relation. Vulva should not smell like flowers. It's a body part. It has a musky smell. And you should not buy anything that tells you that it will make your vulva smell like flowers. It's not a garden, it's just a body part. Okay. Some people also believe that sexually transmitted infections only transmit through vaginal penetration or penetrative sex, which is not true. It is also transmitted through oral sex. Also, double condom does not mean double protection. It means double risk of friction and getting unwanted pregnancy. Vulva whitening creams or breast size increasing creams are all over social media and internet. They will try to sell it to you. Do not buy. It's just a big scam and it's a marketing gimmick. They just want to take your money. Porn. Why I say that this is the most misleading teacher, because you'll agree with me that a lot of us has gained our first knowledge about sex from porn, which is like very dangerous. Why? Because porn is nothing but acting. It's all lights, camera, actions. There are actors, there are no real conversations. There are no real emotions involved. And when you learn from that, it's all messed up. We need to unlearn Bollywood also, because Bollywood has taught us that when two people go behind a flower and kiss, in the next scene, the girl gets pregnant, and that's how a lot of school students believe that you get pregnant. It's time to unlearn that. So how do we educate ourselves? Friends, if you go to a friend and start talking about sex, it will end up into a laughter episode, and you might just end up laughing without actually gaining any knowledge out of it. Teachers, you just can't go to any teacher and start talking about sex education. You might get punished, and it would be very weird. So, who is the right person? Colleges and schools should come up and arrange sex ed classes for the students. And the sex ed classes should be age appropriate, like for school age students and for college students, because college students are more mature, as you guys are, and they understand better. But that might not be true for school students. Doctors and gynecologists, there are a lot of doctors and gynecologists on social media. There are a lot of sex educators on social media. You can follow them and gain the right knowledge through them. Parents' role. Parents should create a safe environment for their child to come up and bring up their issues. Even if they can't help, at least they should put aside their ego of societal pressure and try to help their child, try to support their child, and even if they can't talk directly, at least they can guide them to somewhere where they can get the right knowledge, or maybe to the right person who can talk about it and be supportive. It's also important that we understand about queer. It's not just man and woman. We need to understand the body's anatomy. And it's not just man and woman. We need to understand queer, and we need to understand about respect and consent. One more thing that I would love to talk about today is teenage pregnancy. 13% of adolescent girls and young women give birth before the age of 18. This might not be true for India today, but it's becoming a major issue in many parts of the world. Teenage students are getting pregnant. I mean, children are having children. Then who is going to take the responsibility? Who is going to handle the finances? And who is going to take care of the health of the girl who is going to give birth? So if you are going to do it for the first time or maybe the next, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Am I an adult? Am I ready physically and emotionally? Am I under pressure? Pressure can come from friends. It can come from your partner, and it can come from within you as well. Do you understand about consent? And have you educated yourself about consent? Do you understand about contraceptives? And if an unplanned pregnancy happens, can you talk it about with your guardian? Or are you responsible enough to make any decisions and take the responsibility? Okay, so what can we do? Try to understand that porn is not sex education. It's just a fantasy, and it will make you believe to make more fantasies. Love is not just grand gestures. You don't have to buy a big bouquet of 100 roses or maybe go on a trip every weekend or maybe in a month. I mean, you can do it sometimes, but it's not just that. It's more than that. It's maybe you can pluck a flower from the garden, and even that works. And do not believe in everything you see on social media, because everything is not true. At last, I would love to say that whenever we talk about these subjects, whether it be porn or sex education or sex in general, it's considered a taboo topic. And I believe that the more we talk about something, the more we get with it. So start talking about it. That's my time. Thank you.